Good morning, folks. We are going on another adventure today. Last time we found a turn of the century homestead along the edge of a creek. I want to go back and dig a little more. I found something I didn't show you guys in the video because it doesn't have anything to do with metal detecting, but it does have to do with my yard. So this is my front yard behind me, and you see that stump right there? I have bird feeders or bird houses on there. They're just decorative more than anything because the birds never use them. But it is time. This stump has been here for 5 years. 5 years of me driving around with the lawn tractor. There's my little bird houses. I'm gonna cut that down, and when we get back in the bush, I'm gonna show you guys. I found a beautiful little pine tree growing along the side of the railroad, which they're just gonna tear up and outroot because it's gotta come out of there. It's right beside the track. It's probably 4 feet high. I'm gonna transplant it here at the end of this video. But before we do that, let's go metal detecting. Yeah, he's ready to do this. Phew. Tell me that fall isn't here. It's cold. Cold enough for heated seats. And if you want to get fancy, heated steering wheel. Oh yeah. When I bought this truck, I thought that was the biggest gimmick. Oh, heated steering wheel, who needs that? I love it. Totally recommend, if you live in the north where it's cold, get the heated steering wheel. You know you're in the right spot when you can't really open your truck to get out because you've had to get off the road. Then the adventure is about to begin. Uncage the gauge! What? I'm off the road? Not much room here, guys. Just enough. Oh, lots of thorns in here. Even Gage had to back up and go around some thorns. Here's what I was talking about earlier, guys. Look right here. A beautiful little white pine growing. And look where he's growing, right beside the track. So they will no doubt eventually rip this guy out of here. And the soil's not very good either. But I'm thinking he'd make a great addition to the front yard. So I might just take that guy and save his life. He's actually growing under the track there. If I can get him out, we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna try when we leave today. Good thing I know a guy with a shovel. Here we are back at the creek. As you can see, Gage is in the water already. We're gonna start here right where we left off in the last adventure, and we'll just do all of this clearing. Hey, if we keep finding as much stuff as we did the other day, I won't even get this clearing done. So let's start. 1920 signal right here. All right, an old iron button and a couple of nails. I'm pretty sure the button was what was ringing up as 20. I might brush that off just to see, get a closer look. Yeah, so that's like a button that would have came off of somebody's underwear back in 1900, like your long john button. You know, the buttons that kept the flap in place? They used to have the flap. Oh, that's what that is right there. Somebody was probably down here doing laundry at the creek, maybe. I don't know. Give me an artifact. I'll tell you a story, guys. I don't know that it's right, but I got a great imagination when it comes to history. In 1904, Jimmy Swanson was eaten by a bear right here while washing his underwear. It could have been. It could have been. We found his buckle last week. It was right there by the tree, so obviously something got him. There had to be some kind of little hut, cabin, camp, something here, because I found all kinds of square nails right here in this place. So somebody was staying here turn of the century for sure. In the last video, I found a really cool artifact, but didn't know what it was at the time, and I left it here with a bunch of nails and stuff. And it's this container, the bottom of the container, which was imported cheese from New Zealand. Turn of the century, 1890s to 1902, somewhere in there. I'm going to take that home and put that in the hoard. That is really cool. Not too many people would have had the money back in the day to import cheese from New Zealand, right? Like, the cost of a little container of this would be, I think most people would, you know, it just wouldn't happen. So that is a really cool piece of history. Especially for a guy living out here in the bush, right? Okay, if you lived in town, it might be different. You might be a brothel owner or a bar owner or somebody with money, the grocery store, whatever, and you might get something like this. But the guy living out here in the bush, hey, that must have been a treat for him back in the day. Oh, look at that. The old glass stopper bottle. And this was a cork top as well. Pulled them out from under this rock. I'm getting a good signal in here. Those are definitely, you know, 1870s, 80s, late 1800s anyway. I shit you guys not. I just heard a voice. Right here beside me, in my ear. There's just me and the dog. And I know I'm not crazy because the dog stopped, turned around, and looked at me like I said something. I didn't say anything. Full body shivers going down the back of my neck right now. I mean, there is nobody around here. I'm gonna say for miles. But I heard it like 6 inches from my ear. Somebody said something. I have no idea what it said, but there was a voice. I don't think that's ever happened to me before, guys. I mean, a couple times we've got EVPs on actual camcorder and phone recordings and things like that when we weren't trying to. I wasn't recording, I was digging. I was on my hands and knees digging, and I heard something right in my ear. Well, they say trust your instincts, right? I asked for a sign and I looked around. You see that white thing over there? I saw that and I thought, I should go check that out. You know what it is? It's a big piece of quartz over there. All right, is this a sign? Yeah, gauge went right to it. All right, we're gonna swing the detector over here for a little bit. Nothing. All right, nothing under the quartz, but a steady something here. Well, look at that. It's another harmonica. It's the second one we found here. Oh snap, I'm standing here talking to the spirits and Gage starts barking and growling, looking up at me from down in the creek. Okay, I think I'm freaking myself out. I was telling the spirits to make my metal detector go off and point me in the direction of treasure, and Gage started freaking out. What did you see? He saw something. He was looking up here growling and he came barreling out of the creek. I realized something. I have the 360 camera with me and we're going to set up right here. I'm going to sit on this. There's a little bit of a stone wall that I found here. It's really old, like it's buried. I'm going to sit on this stone wall and we're going to break out the hack shack just until I get a couple of responses, and we're going to see what was that spirit trying to tell me. All right, I heard your voice. If you talk into my phone, we'll be able to hear you. What were you trying to tell me? Oh my God, instant response, female voice, full sentence. Can you tell me your name? I heard a female voice. Did my dog Gage, did he see you? Is that why he was growling? Are these woods okay? Are they safe for me to be here? Do you have anything you want to tell me? I'm listening. Communicate through my phone. Male voice. Is that you? Bothering the dog? Scaring the dog? I'm going to continue digging unless you tell me otherwise. Well, there was a reply. In the ground? I don't know. Thank you. We're just going to keep going, guys. They didn't say stop. They didn't say no. So this whole site is littered with little square nails, tiny bits of wire, big bits of wire. I found an 8-foot piece of barbed wire over there. Pretty hard to detect because the square nails come up almost like coins sometimes. So, all right, we just did a 6-minute hack shack session here where I heard that voice, which was really weird. I don't know how good the microphone is on this thing. I don't think it's very good. Will I be able to figure out what they said? I hope so. But I just had the feeling that we're not alone here. I know we're not alone here. I heard a voice in my ear, not coming from the phone, while I was digging in my ear. So that's kind of got me freaked out on edge. And then I found, I don't know if it's a vulture. It's got to be a vulture of some kind because the bones were huge. The feathers were huge. Carcass over there. What is this? Bunch of bones and feathers. That is weird. That was a big bird, whatever it was. What are you whining for? I'm right here. Hey, what did you see? It's okay, buddy. Go for a swim. Go on, it's okay. Go for a swim. I think the dog is freaked out. We just heard, I just heard something, a stick snap and then like a little knocking noise right here. I don't know what it was. And the dog, he's antsy. He was whining. All right, we're moving out of here. Trust your dog. All right, we're gonna carry on up the creek, guys. We're gonna get over to that stone foundation a quarter mile up here, and I know there was china and glass and stuff in another little creek that runs into this one. That's the plan, is to make it up there and do a bit of exploring along the way as we go. All right, just found an old buried chunk of chain here down by the river. So there's where we've just come out of, along the edge of the river. Pretty windy up here. There's the little creek I was telling you guys about, and right in that bush over there, there's an old stone foundation. So there's the river. There's the little creek that runs right by here, and in here is the old stone foundation. Look at that, turn of the century. I absolutely love this place, guys. We've done 2 other videos here. I found a double-headed axe just outside of the front of this place. We found 5 more axe heads in the bush around here. So those videos are on my channel as well. I possibly will link to one if I can remember which video it was, but just go back and watch all the old videos, guys. Tons of adventures, tons of history like this. For today, I want to get down in this little creek and I want to look. I found pottery and glass in there. I think there should be a bottle dump for this place, and we've never found one. Oh, I am covered in burrs. From armpit to ankle. Oh, for the love of God, for all that is holy, get it off. It hurts. I literally just stuck my shovel in the little creek here, and I heard it clicking on something. Old glass. It is beautiful here, but there is no way I can detect. I mean, it's thorns, thistles, brush, undergrowth all the way up above your waist. So not much I can do here, guys. Even the creek it's very dirty, very overgrown right now. I wanted to walk this and look for pieces of china and glass and whatnot, but I mean, it's just impossible. Impassable is a good word, I guess. What I'm gonna do is head into the woods here, and it might be enough cover, big trees in here, that we can swing the detector a little bit. I know we've been in here before. Like I say, we've done it before, but we could have missed something. You never know. That's about the only option I have today. Well, hello there. Nope. You can't have chocolate. You can't have chocolate or Pepsi. No, I'm sorry, bud. We've talked about this. I didn't mean to, I meant to grab the peanut butter one. I meant to grab the peanut butter one. It's not real chocolate anyway, I know that. Okay, move on. Ah, no. My pinpointer is gone. The chain, it snapped. I don't know if I left it on the ground and it got caught on something, and I got up and it just, oh man. Oh, so I walked all the way back to where we found that chain on the river. That was the last place I had the pinpointer. And I don't see it here. Well guys, that's disappointing. I went back all the way down to the last place I know I had the pinpointer, checked the entire trail there and back. That was a $150 add-on to this trip, I guess. Disappointing. I think I'm done for today. I don't even want to continue digging. So thanks for joining me, guys. I'll catch you in the next adventure.